The GOP in Ohio wastes a ton of time and energy to ban 6 girls from sports. Only 3 transgender students have been approved for the upcoming spring sports season for girls in grades 7 through 12, according to the Ohio High School Athletic Association. That's out of a total of 6 girls trying to play. There are approximately 400,000 athletes participating in grades 7 through 12 athletics in the state, according to OHSAA. The 6 girls trying to play represent 0.000015% of that population. And for the spring season, the 3 approved then represent 0.000075%. Yet the GOP are still pushing hard to get even those few girls banned from enjoying the many benefits of playing sports with peers. Republicans find this to be a worthy crusade over issues that actually affect the lives of Americans, let alone women, like income inequality, lack of women in power, and rising maternal mortality rates. It's no wonder trans athletes feel singled out and spotlighted for attack. One trans girl, identified only as Ember, says she is withdrawing because she doesn't feel safe under this intense attack. She is looking to colleges out of state and says that politicians in Ohio, quote, are consistently showing that they don't care about trans people, specifically trans girls. Continuing, they do not value us, they do not view us as real people. House Speaker Jason Stevens hides the hatred behind his bill under pretense by calling it the Save Women's Sports Act. The bill, as originally written, required genital examinations of the young athletes, a provision that proved wildly unpopular and was removed in subsequent drafts. The strategy of this bill and the other coordinated efforts across the country borrow the language from similar legislation passed in other states, and Stevens hopes the others will quote, work off of some of the language that has been adopted here. One major issue with the bill is that with the edits made, it doesn't list any gender confirmation provisions. The bill's sponsors didn't offer any clarification on how it would be enforced. The proponents of this bill clung to the idea that it would somehow stop girls from being put at a disadvantage despite the incredibly low numbers of trans participation. The OHSAA also undercut the unfair advantage claim, stating that none of the trans girls playing sports in Ohio have won awards or championships. So another one of those fear for fear's sake. There isn't a problem. There hasn't been a problem. There aren't enough people involved in the situation to create a problem, and yet they're spending a lot of legislative time and effort that could be better spent on other policies and other things that citizens actually need, rather than attacking trans folks unnecessarily.